Yes. Take two. Hey guys, how you doing? Taneal, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Nice to finally meet you.
Yeah. Likewise, likewise. So Taneal, you're an abstract artist, and you're a multimedia artist as well.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh,
Dabble
nice,
in you.
nice. So for the people out there, if you'd like to introduce yourself, talk a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm Taneal. I'm from Brisbane. I am, yeah, an abstract artist, known mostly for a lot of fluid art, probably on the larger side of things. I quite like to go big and bold.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I don't know. What else would you like to know?
So what medium do you use to create your pieces?
So I use a high flow acrylic mostly, which is broken down of like a little recipe that I've done myself. And then other than that, I like to use lots of different like I've been my most recent series was experimenting with a lot of impasto. So I've also been getting into that a little bit as well.
Nice, nice. So you exhibited at Brick Lane Gallery
I did.
last year, right? So how was that? How was that experience?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. I didn't know that I was going to be in the window, so that was a really nice surprise to walk up on show night and see all my pieces right in the window. That was really surreal. And yeah, it was really cool. I got to do an interview with yourself, and I've made a lot of connections, and it kind of put me on the map, really, I think, in a way. So yeah, I'm really grateful.
Nice, nice. Yeah, you actually did an interview with two of my interns,
I
Natalia and
did.
Bella. So I couldn't make it myself, but I'm sure they looked after you. They treated you well.
They
Yeah,
did. They were beautiful. They
yeah.
were nice.
Oh, nice. Was that the first time you've been to London, like prior to the exhibition?
No, so I used to be a flight attendant before I went really heavy into my art. I was living in Dubai and I worked for Emirates. So I used to go to London a lot. I've got
Oh,
a lot of friends there. So it was really cool. I mixed a lot of business and pleasure.
oh, nice. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So um, obviously, we're going through this global pandemic at the
Mm.
moment with the global lockdown and all that. So, like, how are you dealing with that?
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy. So I don't know if you know this, but I'm also a nursing student. So I took 6 months off last year to go to London, and haven't really gone back to uni properly. I've been doing one subject, but I've just kind of art's been going really well, so I've just been kind of going with that. But I do still work casually in the hospital, so seeing it firsthand has been pretty gnarly, and seeing obviously what else is happening to the world and all of your friends and families and just all the artists out there that are just being, really hit hard, and obviously all the families and the people. But I've actually been really enjoying the pause, if I'm honest, and I've just been trying to make the absolute most of it. And I'm usually a really fast paced person. Like you can ask my roommates, I'm in, I'm out, I'm in, I'm out. I'm always doing something. So this kind of has made me stop, but I haven't really stopped. I've just started working on series that I've been wanting to work on for a while, so it's been good.
Yeah, I've been hearing that a lot from people, like, certain things they've been putting off for like a year or so. They're finally getting back to it, finally getting back to that project. They thought, oh, okay, I'll get onto it next year or next month or whatever. So
For
it's nice
sure.
to hear people actually like just cracking on, just working on those projects,
Yeah.
they've been thinking about for ages.
The
So
creativity going to come out of this is just, it's going to be insane. Well, it already is insane. I'm excited for that side of things. Like there is a bit of beauty in the madness.
I think there's going to be a madness within the party, and like after this, when this blows
Oh, I
over.
tell you
I,
what, the day I can go to the pub, it's going to be great.
have you watched Matrix Revolution? Are you a fan of Matrix?
Oh, I've seen it before, yeah.
Okay, no, there's a party scene in Matrix Revolution,
Yeah.
and people are just going buck wild, and I can just
Okay.
imagine that will happen in real life
Yeah.
once all
I'll
this
have
blows
a
over.
look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, how about your day-to-day life? Like, how are you doing, like food shopping and all that? Like, how are you coping with that?
Oh, yeah, that's all good. I just hand hygiene, social distance, like there's no difference between that and then me going to the hospital, you know. On a day to day, like it is weird. I feel like we're all going to be really, really scared of each other for a really long time. Um, but yeah, just the day, it's not as hectic as you guys. You guys have got it pretty hard.
Mm. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. All the major cities, like, they've been hit
Mm.
hard, but yeah, we'll go through it. Like, we'll go. Like, I don't want to say we'll go back to normal, quote unquote, but
No.
what like what human beings were creatures of habit. We'll go back to our old ways.
Mm,
People,
absolutely.
will start doing. There's still there's cinema release dates. There's still
Yeah.
cinema release dates, so people will be going to the cinema.
Yeah.
You know, so
It'll
we'll see.
eventually go back, hopefully.
Yeah, I think it will. Like, if they say, oh, there's no cinema release dates this year,
Yeah.
or like there's no shows,
What do we do?
what are we gonna do? There's
Yeah.
no
Sure
restaurants.
do.
What are the restaurants gonna do? You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be an
So
interesting time.
yeah. So apparently, loads of shows have been cancelled. Like,
Mm.
loads of like public shows, like musical events and all that have been
Oh,
cancelled.
yeah. So Splendor in the Grass. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. It's probably one of Australia's biggest festivals. It's kind of like, I would say maybe like the Coachella of Australia. Um,
Okay.
yeah, that was supposed to be in July, and that's been pushed back to October. And then
Yeah.
they still don't know if it'll happen then.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
crazy. I really feel sorry for all those artists, like all that money that they're, planning on being able to have as income. And yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's hitting a lot of people. It's hitting a lot of people. Some people are fine, obviously, for obvious reasons, but some people, they're being hit hard.
mm,
Some people need to work day on. There's some people with zero contracts. I guess that are
yeah,
being affected, or like certain freelancers as well being affected.
mm,
Some people have been laid off work. Um, Small businesses are being affected by this.
majorly.
So we'll see what
Support,
happens in the next. What's that?
support your local.
110%, definitely. We'll see what happens in the next like few months.
Mm,
But yeah, it'll be a bit strange. I think the next few months will be a bit strange. So according to the government, like, things will be settling down a little bit, within the next like few weeks.
mm,
But obviously, people have been conditioned to social distance. So
mm,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next few months. You know.
mm. It'll be big.
Yeah.
History
Yeah.
making.
Yeah. Mm, mm. But but can you tell us about your T-shirt line?
Oh, yeah.
That's I'll be interested to hear about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've been having shirts in the works for about over 12 months. I would always wear this promo shirt to like every event that I would do. And then people would
Mm,
like either DM me or they'd ask me at the event, like, oh, where can I get that shirt? And I'm
mm.
like it's a crappy tacky shirt. Like I was like, there's no way that I would sell a shirt with my name on it like
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah.
I was like very picky, didn't want to, and then people would DM me and be like, where can I buy? Where can I buy? And I was like, no. Like I want to do this right. I want to be picky. I don't want to choose an overseas brand. I don't want to outsource overseas. I want to keep it all local. I want to keep it high quality. So I've spent top dollar and it's been so super worth it. I've got AS Colour tees who are Australian, and I've printed with the Print Bar who are just in Brisbane. and they're all digital printed, not screen printed. So they are a better, higher quality, and they just look really good as well. So I'm so excited. So I did have a big shoot planned for that actually, which was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be this weekend.
Okay.
Which I'm not going to reveal too much because I'm still going to do it. But obviously with COVID happening, like it's all been put on hold. So right now I'm just doing like little teasers and having some fun with like revealing some of them. But yeah, I think everyone's going to have to wait for the proper shoot until I do the full reveal. But what did you think from what you've seen? Do you saw my video?
Yeah, no, I
You
think it's
know
super
that I
cool.
edited that myself.
Ah, nice job.
Like,
Nice
you're
work. Nice
impressed,
work. Yeah,
right?
super impressive. Nice stuff.
Like, I was like
Nice, nice,
so excited because when I was
nice.
doing it, I was
No,
like,
it's
guys,
a cool clip.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
like, guys, I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm just gonna get as much footage, as much content as I can, and then I'll just like play around with it. Worst comes to worst, I do a shout out on Instagram and I just pay someone to edit it for me.
yeah,
I
yeah,
did
yeah.
it.
Nah, nice
I'm so
job. You
excited.
see, that's what happens when you put time into something, you know?
Hustle.
Yeah, of course, definitely. 110%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, I'm a large size in the t-shirt. Just
Oh,
saying. I'm just
okay.
saying.
Good to
Yeah.
know. Good to know.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just wait back. Which one? You'll have to also wait for the male release sneak
Okay,
peek. I will not say anything further, but yeah,
okay, okay then.
exciting things coming.
No, good stuff, good stuff. Very exciting, very exciting. So besides from the painting and the t-shirt line, what else are you working on?
So I've got two series in the works. I've had both of these ideas for a while now, but I did London and then I came back. And I don't know if you know this, but I think it was 10 days until my solo show when I landed from London. And
Yeah.
I am not lying when I say that I literally prepared, I reckon, 80% of that show in that 10 days. I landed back from London and I was just like, go, go, go for 10 days and just basically produced the whole show. Like I had all the ideas, but I was like juggling my pieces for London and preparing for it. And then, so when I came back, I still had just so much work to do. But because of obviously what's happening now and being put on pause, I've now got the time to be able to practice what I'm wanting to do because these two series are, once again, different mediums.
Yeah.
Don't want to be confined to one medium. Like I want to just kind of try everything. So I'm trying to do that. Well, not even trying. I just naturally like am curious and want to try this or that. So yeah, I'm working on two different series at the moment, but
Nice.
I won't reveal too much.
Okay, okay. I noticed you're really good at like life drawing. I noticed some life drawing pics on your feed. You know, if you want like, do you want to talk about that? Or
Yeah,
really
yeah, for
nice,
sure.
really
So
good.
that's definitely something that I'm working on for potentially a series maybe in the future.
Oh, okay.
Um, but it's always naked ladies. I just love drawing naked ladies. I always have. And it often makes people uncomfortable in like a public setting. You notice it's really quite strange. And I have almost become like detached to the thought of that could be quite uncomfortable, like can make someone quite uncomfortable. So I will sit at the beach or whatever, and people might have a look, and then some people are like, oh, or like make it. I've been questioned on my sexuality since posting pictures of what I've been drawing. So it's just really really funny. But I just think women are beautiful. I also think men are beautiful, but I just love the figure of a woman, and I think that there's so much. My girlfriends are literally the most beautiful human beings on this earth. They are gorgeous, and they all have terrible things to say about themselves, and it's just I really like to, yeah, try and capture a woman and show them that beauty. And yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to possess or portray with my drawings. But I definitely
Uh,
need to do some classes, which is my, when I get out of COVID, I've already got two friends that are like, all right, let's go do some life drawing classes together. So that'll be
nice, 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 nice. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. Yeah, do life drawing classes, and if you're ever on a lookout for books for life drawing, check out George B. Bridgman.
I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah, so there's a book by George B. Bridgman, and he was an illustrator in the 1950s, but he has really good book on like life drawing and stuff like this. So
Yeah, cool.
that's really, I used to teach life drawing 10 years ago.
Stop.
Yeah. I used to teach life drawing like around 10 years ago.
Maybe we should
But
have
that's
done a class while I was in London.
what's that?
So we should have done a class while I was in London.
Yeah, I know. But after that, I got more into my photography.
Yeah.
So I do a bit of photography as well.
Yeah, cool.
And obviously, I have a massive interest in art. Hence
Mm,
why I started this art freak blog.
mm.
I have like, yeah, I just like, I'm obsessed with looking at images.
Yeah.
And I have so many photography books, art books, drawing books. I've worked in digital media. I've directed music videos. I'm currently working on scripted content, but I really like to study art, and I really like to understand other artists' perspectives on creativity and stuff like this. So that's why, I like to talk. I just like talking to other creative people. To be totally
Yeah.
honest, that's
Yeah.
that's me. So yeah.
I think that's one of my favorite things actually that I've come to. I haven't considered myself an artist until very recently, which is it's quite sad really, but and it was almost like once I accepted it and really kind of owned it, then I started reaching out to like the local community. It was London, honestly. I feel like it was London. I went to London. I hit up a few people that I followed on Instagram
Hmm.
and met them while I was there, like other artists. And
Hmm.
it kind of was like I reached out and like I did a lot of networking while I was there, and I came back and I had the confidence and started doing it in Brisbane as well. And it's been just nothing but a blessing. And it's been so cool the amount of people that I've met and the creativity that's come from meeting each other and what is going to come from meeting each other, just like yourself. So
Yeah,
yeah, so cool.
yeah. No, that's really good to hear. What's that, sir? I missed that bit. So,
The power of social media.
yeah, the power of social media, connecting with people, talking to people,
Yeah.
collaborating with people, encouraging each other as well, and all that. So, yeah, it's good stuff. Definitely, it's good stuff. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So, have you been like reading up on any books to get you through the time as well, or watching movies or TV shows?
So all my spare time when I'm like sitting down, I'm drawing a lot of
Oh,
the time.
nice.
Yeah, so
Oh, that's
like
good.
like at a moment where I'd go to pick up a book, it's me picking up my sketch pad, and it's usually I'm sitting on the balcony doing yoga and I'm doing a bit of drawing on the side. But I also love Grey's Anatomy, so I like to binge that as well.
Oh,
Balance. It's so trash, and I'm aware it's so
Grey's Anatomy.
it's embarrassing, I know, but I feel like I'm kind of learning watching it. But yeah, that's me.
You like what you like, you know. You know.
I didn't catch
Yeah.
that, sorry.
What's that?
What'd you say? Sorry, it broke out.
Oh, it's all subjective, like, people might not like it, people might like it, whatever. So,
Yeah. But I don't expect other people to like it. Like, I don't want you to watch it. I want to watch it.
of course, yeah, you're watching it for yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. So, yeah, so have you been watching any movies? Films?
Movies. I watched a really good documentary the other day called Fantastic Fungi. I highly recommend it. It was really interesting.
Is that
Um,
Fantastic Funk Guy? Did you say
Fungi.
Fantastic Funk Guy?
Yeah.
Funk,
Funky?
funky, as in funky, like disco funk, funky, yeah, funk.
No, fungi like the mushroom.
Oh, fungi.
Yes, sorry.
Funky. Oh, I see. Oh,
No.
I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Fantastic fungi, one of those. Yeah, it was really good.
Okay.
Highly recommend. About all the different mushrooms in the world. There's just so many.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, so the guy just tries different types of mushrooms throughout the
No,
program.
no, 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 no. a documentary, so it's very informative. But yeah, there's definitely some people trying some mushrooms.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool, cool. So like for people out there, like where can they like learn more about you? You know, where can they find you on social media or anything like this?
Oh, definitely Instagram is my main platform. So that's at tanealteresa.art. Otherwise, I do have Facebook as well, but I think I'm really bad at doing both of them. So, but I'm really good at doing one of them, and that's Instagram. So that's probably the best place to find me.
Cool, cool, cool. Um, but yeah, that's like finding it difficult. Do you have any like tips or any words of wisdom for them?
Stay true. Always remember why you want to do what you do, what you're doing. I feel like you can get really caught up with what other people are doing and start comparing yourself to others really easy. And I think when you find yourself and your headspace going that way, just remind yourself why you're actually doing what you're doing, and just stay true. And really, who cares what other people think? That's something that a lot of people have actually I've been asked in interviews before because I have some controversial pieces. Am I allowed to swear?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, my piece is fuck boy and fuck girl.
yeah,
And I was interviewed by an art student once, and she was like, "Don't you get worried about what people think of you?" And I was like, no, if I did that, I don't think I would show people my art. And I think that's the whole point is that I'm expressing and I'm showing myself, and that's who I am. So I wouldn't do it otherwise, you
yeah.
know?
Definitely. Yeah.
Stay
You
true.
need to express yourself. What's that? What's that?
I said, stay true.
Stay true. Indeed. You have to be able to express yourself honestly, because otherwise, what's the point?
And I feel like that's when, mental health comes into play and all those other problems because you can't, you've not got that channel of expression.
Yeah. You need to live for yourself, You can't just live for other people. It
Mm,
doesn't make any sense,
mm,
to be so over self-conscious about
mm.
what
No, I agree.
no, that's nice. It's sound advice. You have to be so true to yourself. Most
Mm,
definitely. Yeah.
mm.
Okay. Yeah. So, is there anything else you'd like to share? Actually, is there anything
Uh,
else?
no, stay healthy, happy, and safe. Really.
Yeah. You too. Yeah. Everyone. Yeah. Take care of yourselves. Taneal, thank you very much for your time. Much
Thank you.
appreciated.
Yeah, it was nice to virtually meet you finally.
And we'll talk soon. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I love the artwork behind you. Really, really lovely pieces.
Chateau, she's gonna get framed,
Yeah.
so she'll look
That's
much
nice.
better in a nice oak frame. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Take care of yourself, Taneal.
yeah, same to you, David.
Take,
Have a good day.
you too.
Bye.